Here we go. Mosley and Mora. Is Mosley going to look 39 or older? Will Mora have a coming out party, a big leap? That's what this is all about now.
And does Mosley need to do something as soon as possible to shake Mora's confidence and prevent him from getting into his rhythm?
Traditionally has given Mosley trouble. Vernon Forrest, taller, gave him trouble. Winky Wright, taller, gave him trouble. And beat him twice. Winky and Forrest account for 4 of his losses.
That's correct. But those taller fighters had very hard, stiff jabs. Canastota is just waiting for him to be retired for 5 years, and then he will be enshrined.
All right, I got it. Stop. No, don't punch inside.
The question is,
nobody.
No, he'll be there. But the question is, how close is he to that gun?
Let it go.
That's
Stop.
Why we're here.
This fight will tell us a lot. That's how long Shane has been around. Mora is a 10-year vet, and yet he missed Mosley's lightweight championship years.
So what would the odds have been 10 years ago that you would have never thought you'd see these guys here?
Absolutely.
Mosley trying to advance on Mora here. Mora has that right hand cocked. He wants to get Mosley, but his left hand is down low.
All right, free up those hands.
What's giving Mosley trouble right now is not Mora's hands, it's his feet. It's the back and forth lateral movement that is troubling Shane.
And Mosley's trying to just walk through Mora and muscle his way in. Trying to slug. The heads have come together. There's the jab by Mora.
Watch your head. Sergio, watch that head.
I think Mosley is doing what Mora wants him to do. Mora wants Mosley to follow him around the ring. He wants Mosley to become frustrated. And he wants him to load up and lunge in with his punches. He doesn't want Mosley to apply intelligent pressure.
Usually by now, at some point, that Mosley has usually started to wear on guys who've gotten to them a little bit. 9 knockouts, champion at 135, 147, and 154 pounds. Mora also a former champ. And here comes Mosley trying to follow up on what the corner said last round about hitting him on the inside.
Don't do that.
I thought Mosley's trainer, Nazir Richardson, gave him good advice. Told Shane to back Sergio up to the ropes with the double jab, back down to welterweight, which is rare. I've always felt, even though Mosley has scored some of his biggest wins at junior middleweight, the rematch with De La Hoya in particular, I've always felt that he wasn't as active, wasn't as quick, and wasn't as sharp at junior middleweight as he was at welterweight.
And so he's been the exception coming down. I would agree with that. Look at the fight with Winky Wright. He was too small for Winky Wright, and he's made the ruling of the headbutt, and that's important. So that if this fight were to be stopped for that reason, now that we've gone past the 4th round, they would go to the scorecards, and whoever is ahead at that point wins. And that includes the current round. So this round would be scored, say, if they stopped it in this round.
If they did, I think Mora would have a victory because I have him up on my very unofficial scorecard. In fact, I've scored all 4 of the first 4 rounds for Sergio Mora, although rounds 3 and 4 were a little bit closer.
Despite being a 3-1 underdog, trying to unsettle and defeat Shane Mosley. Mora 30 years old, Mosley 39, and at times looking that tonight, at times being a little fresher. Short shots on the side. We're so used to seeing him start everything with the jab, and that's not happening.
Don't hit that kidney.
That's what makes Sergio Mora such a difficult fighter, because he's hard to predict. Now, I gave you my scorecard. I have it a shutout right now. 5 rounds.
All right, watch your heads. Don't hit that kidney.
Sergio
Stop.
Mora,
Break.
but my scorecard is very
Watch your head
unofficial.
inside, King.
As he's trying to pressure here. This is a different type of Shane Mosley fight. It's an uncomfortable one for him. He has to try and get inside his opponent's jab instead of being the jabber and try to muscle a guy on the inside.
Mora connected with a short left uppercut that caught Mosley unaware. And I have to say, he's discouraging him right now. He's sneaking body shots on the inside, and the body punches that Mosley is trying to answer back with, they don't have much on them. And you give me your opinion. Look at the face of Shane Mosley. Does it look like he's beginning to show signs of being winded?
Mosley trying to pull him. And now he'll have to maximize every opportunity he gets. Step inside the jab and then unleash. Mosley will have to call out superior conditioning and take a risk. That's the problem with being 39.
That wouldn't suit Sergio Mora, and Mora is a smart guy. He knows what works for him. And he has to feel pretty good about what he's done so far. 3 rounds.
Well, he's got to be true to who he is. And that style is working for him. Well, Shane Mosley, 39, only fought once in 2008, once in 2009. Interestingly, for 7 straight years, from 2001 to 2007, he fought exactly twice a year.
Physical shape to get the job done. And I agree with him. I agree with Richardson. I think Mosley's problem right now is between his ears. It's his confidence and just psychologically, he's just not able to get it going.
And there's been stuff written and the indication that a painful divorce that he is going through, providing all kinds of distractions, and that stuff usually will. And if it follows you into the ring, then that's going to probably be a bad thing for you. And he said no, I think that's what he wants.
Well, it'll be hard if Mosley loses a lopsided decision to Sergio Mora. It'll be hard for him to get a high-profile fight because he's in the ring with somebody who does not have universal respect among boxing people in the industry, among boxing writers, and among a lot of hardcore fans. A lot of people look at Sergio Mora as a TV creation.
Oh, they see the contender. Now, he's a better fighter than that. He has come along.
How fast Sergio got off his stool as compared to Mosley. Mora was off his stool maybe 10 seconds before the break was over. He's ready to get this thing on.
Well, he's had a good night in his mind, and keeping Mosley at bay now. In one hand, it looks like it's Mora's fight clearly. Now, the numbers say something else, and just something to put in here for now. Mosley, 92 of 353, 26% according to the numbers. Mora, 37 of 340 for 14%. Now, punches that land in the gloves, they're considered not landing. Of course, the hard shots are not taken into account there. Do that. And what we're seeing from Mosley is you're not seeing hand speed. You're not seeing foot speed. He's fighting the other guy's fight. And on the inside here, he's not landing hard. Now, Mora landing some good shots on the inside.
That's what it looks like to me.
Let it out.
Mosley missing with so many power shots.
That was a nice hook that Mora landed, and Mosley sort of walked into it, sleepwalked into it almost. Mosley he's giving it an effort. And even when you load up and miss with punches like that, that can actually impress judges.
Well, he's actually got some mustard on his punches in this round.
Yes, he does.
Enough to make some kind of a statement for himself in this round. There's intensity behind those shots.
Absolutely.
And he's keeping himself in some good balance.
He's being demonstrative when he lets his hands go. He's making a noise, he's grunting, he's loading up. And maybe if a referee's on the side where he can't see that a punch missed, but he sees Mosley's shoulder move and that punch go and sweat fly off the body of Mora, he might think that Mosley landed that punch.
Mosley landed Mora 18 to 14 with 20 seconds to go in the round. So
I think he's got this round.
I think so too.
So those are rounds that could have gone to Mosley. There might have been another round in there. For the most part, I think it's been a Sergio Mora fight. I think he's controlled Mosley with his ring generalship. But Mosley looks like he's coming on strong in these championship rounds because the fight is looking less like a Mora fight and more like a Mosley fight. Shane Mosley. That was the difference in a very close fight, actually.
Let him go, Sergio.
And whatever the numbers say, however they're compiling it, when do you say that Shane Mosley has only landed 26% of his punches, and that was numbers from 2 rounds ago? That is historically anemic for him. He's usually up in the 40 to 50% range.
That's correct.
So,
I'll tell you what, the 39-year-old man is outworking the 30-year-old man right now. I think for the last minute, it's been all Shane Mosley. They haven't been quality punches. They haven't been thrown with textbook technique, but he's landed like he did with that chopping right cross on the inside.
now this is the type of pressure that Mosley should have been applying the entire fight. And there's Mora with some good work and a hook by Mosley. And the supporters have something to be happy about. Mosley 46-6. Mora 22-1-1. Mosley a champion at 135, 147, and 154. At times has looked his age tonight, 39. And now he's trying to turn back the clock these last 2 rounds.
He wants to mix it up. He wants to fight. That's going to sway the crowd on his side.
There's an uppercut by Mora. Mosley trying to do some damage here. He would love to get a knockdown late.
He really needs that.
There's a hook by Mora, trading with Mosley. Right hand by Mosley.
Mosley right now is working harder, and Mora is looking like he is a spent fighter.
Step out. Shane, take a step.
Well, Mora is letting Mosley come to him, and then actually not doing too badly, but the sign you give the judges is exactly the point you made, that you are spent.
Mora is landing punches on the inside. I think he's fought well on the inside, at least in spots, throughout this 12-round fight.
There's some pretty pat stuff from Mosley.
Well, you know, these final 3 rounds have been entertaining rounds. Mosley may get the nod in this 12th and final round just because of the pressure that he's put on Mora, just because he is leaning against Mora and really pressing him against that ropes, even though they're probably landing with equal effectiveness.
There's some good shots by Mora, too. Mosley may get the tiebreak in the round because of perceived aggression, but hey, Warriors ranked 10, 11, and 12 back in the middle of this fight for him. All right, so they come to a close. I have Mosley finishing with a flourish, but still losing narrowly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Staples Center, we go to the scorecards. Kermit Bell scores the bout 115, 113 for Mora. David Denkin scores it 116, 112 for Mosley. Dr. Lou Moret scores the bout 114, 114, a 3-way split. This bout officially is a draw.
And that's a shame for Sergio Mora, who fought his heart out tonight. And now the first card, 115, 113 for Mora, is exactly how I had it.
Okay.
I had it closer, but still Mora winning. 116, 112 for Mosley is unconscionable.
I didn't see. I disagree with Mr. Denkin.
And 114, 114. So
not a satisfying verdict. Fans don't like draws. They want a winner and they want a loser.